Is Jason Blum of Blumhouse Productions the Kevin Feige of the horror world? I don't know, but we're going to try and find out. Hey everybody, Dragon Movie Guy here with another instant movie review. And this is my review for Jason Blum's Blumhouse production of The Hunt, starring Betty Gilpin, Ike Barinholtz, Emma Roberts, and Hilary Swank. Before we get started, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. And be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of Jason Blum's horror films. He's been coming out with a lot of them recently. What do you think of his horror films? What is your favorite Blumhouse production of the last year or two? And do you think he is the Kevin Feige of the horror world? I can't think of anyone else in the horror genre right now that's just cranking out the amount of hits as much as he is. Let me know what you guys think down below. The Hunt is an hour and 29 minutes long. It is a rated R horror film, and this might just be the best political satire film. Sharply written, just vicious, goes for the neck, figuratively and literally. Political commentary I've seen in a very, very long time. And this film is going to be, my prediction is this film is going to be a Rorschach test for both the people on the left and on the right, especially since we're in an election year in 2020 here. This film is so freaking good. It is well written. It is highly political, which normally I don't like. It is hyper violent. It is amazingly, the storytelling is amazingly well done. The action, the violence, the blood, the gore, the political commentary, the literary references. This film knocks it out of the ballpark across the board. And the best part is, it sort of like South Park. It makes fun of everybody, but it also kind of gives a little bit of credence to everybody as well. This film, directed by Craig Zobel, written by Damon Lindelof of the Star Trek JJ verse realm, actually wrote this film, but produced by Jason Blum, and his fingerprints are all over this film. This film is so well conceived, written, cast, acted, and executed. It's shot well, it's edited well, it takes you from the beginning to the end well. This film takes you on a journey, and it sort of centers around the concept of men being the world's most deadly prey. The idea that mankind can hunt any sort of animal, so the only animal that mankind can go after anymore that's a true challenge would be man himself. We've seen that before in different books and movies. This movie kind of takes that concept to the nth degree even more. The film stars Betty Gilpin as, we don't even know her name for the first huge good chunk of the film. This is a film that stars her, and it also has a huge cast in it, and yet the point of view of this film changes and varies depending on who is in the story and when. That doesn't sound very clear, but once you see the film, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to give away too much here in my review, because I'm trying to be spoiler free, but this film is one that's really hard to describe beyond all of that without giving away spoilers. So normally I would break this down specifically a lot more, and I'd be able to do so without giving you spoilers. But this film is very specific. The storytelling is very well done, and if I give away too much more, I think it would spoil the fun and the storytelling of the film itself. This film, by the way, also has probably the best woman-on-woman fight since Kill Bill, Volume 1. This film has got so much action, so much violence, so much blood, and is done in a very logical, realistic, grounded sort of way that all of the violence is there for a reason. It's people fighting for their lives, and people sort of almost like the movie Saw, where you're sort of waking up with them in a weird situation and you're just trying to fight to survive. Unlike a lot of things you might expect from a film like this, though, the point of view of the film is almost kind of switched. Where, Hollywood has this reputation for being really liberal and really elite and very hypersensitive. This film sort of switches points of view with that, and as a result, like I was saying, this is a film that could be a Rorschach test for people on the left and for people on the right, seeing what they want to see and hearing what they want to hear. And that's sort of actually one of the messages the film is trying to send, is making fun of all of those people who are looking for evidence that already backs up their whatever they believe in already. This film is definitely one that you want to go see in theaters. Coronavirus aside, COVID-19 aside, whatever. This is a film that you definitely benefit from seeing on the big screen. This is a film that you definitely benefit from seeing, so you can talk about it with your friends. This is definitely a film that is meant to inspire conversation and people talking. And it's a political commentary of a film that equally eviscerates both sides, but very smartly, very well done. Not in a stereotype sort of way, not in a belittling sort of way. This one really does do a good job of making commentary by doing a relatively realistic portrayal of both sides of the political divide that our country is in right now. And it does so in a fun way, in a hyper-violent way, in a way that says, guys, don't take yourselves too effing seriously. This is a film that if you're planning on voting this year, if you're sick of the politics on both sides, if you're liberal or conservative, if you love a good horror violence action film, just with a lot of blood, a good solid rated R, this is the film for you. I cannot stress enough. Go see The Hunt, starring Betty Gilpin, Emma Roberts, Amy Madigan, Ike Barinholtz, Glenn Howerton from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and of course Hilary Swank, rounding out the cast. This is absolutely worth going to see. It has my full recommendation. Go see this film. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, and be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of this film, and also, what is your favorite Jason Blum produced film of the last couple years, and are you planning to see this in the theaters regardless of what's going on right now? I highly recommend it. Go see this film. Get out of your house, go see this film. It is absolutely worth your time. Have a good night, everybody. See ya.